So I think we're live. Are we?
Yep. Looks like it.
Let's just have a quick look. I know Cookie and the Haydens is on, so we haven't got anyone jumping over from them yet. I've just had a notification through on my phone there to say we've gone live. If there's anyone in, can you say hello in the chat?
Hello.
Not you. Let's see how many we've got then. I'm just going to try something. It'll be a bit slow to start with, I think. Oh, I thought we had loads of people.
We've lost a watcher. It went from 3 to 2.
Ah. No, we've got 3. No, we haven't got 2. Oh,
yeah, now it's gone back up to 3 again.
Oh, and I've just sworn a live stream. Brilliant. Let's get demonetized before we even get anyone in here.
Are we not allowed to swear?
Well, you can do, but not so much a C word, so you can't say cannot. So I'll just wait to see if anyone comes in. Oh, you can see there.
6.
3. 6. Get in! Come on, double our people. So, we've just gone live. First live stream. If you're here, please say hello in the chat. And there's no one here. This is going to be great. So it's just going to be me and you. Oh, 8. Come on.
Because people can't chat unless they're signed in, can they?
I don't think so, no. Can we get it to double figures? No one's talking. Hello, is there anybody there? So we've got 10. Oh, we've hit double figures then.
That's a start.
So let's hopefully someone will come in. For you early peoples, hello, welcome to Channel NEM. And tonight on, now that's what I call a live stream. Oh, what's happened there? Oh, went live on my phone for some reason. We are going to have a look at, 2 people's dropped out again. What we're going to do is have a look at, now that's what I call music, the very first one. Go through the songs and the time and the era. So if you like 80s music, if you like the 80s, just like music, general chit chat, come and join us and leave a comment. Come on, because we have no one. And I have with me, other side. It's a bugger that. This side, Psychic Stew.
Hello. Nice to see everybody.
Yeah. Way, there's 3 people. Hello, big heads. Hello. Looking forward to this. Yes, thanks, Sharon. Hello. Hello, Jen. So we've got at least 8 people in here. I'm going to try and wait to see if any more's come in. I was trying to see if we had Cookie and the Haydens still on, because I think some people might.
How much has Sharon been looking forward to this? Because we don't want to disappoint.
Yeah. Sharon, how much are you looking forward to? Please tell Stu. I don't know if the chat.
You have to be logged in for the chat.
Wait.
I'll catch up. People will figure it out.
Yeah. Right, Cookie.
To be fair, they probably know more than we.
Yeah. Well, I've done a charity stream at the weekend. Oh, he's nice safe. Hiya, Rich. Hi, chat. There's not many of you in at the moment. Has Chris finished over on his channel? Do we know? Because if so, I don't know if he has.
Click away and watch the next pointless video.
No, he's still going. Why is he still going? Last week he finished by 9:30. I thought, ideal time to put it on. This week, no, he's still going. Sharon loves the 80s, so I think she's going to really like this.
Oh, well, we can get into it, can't we?
Yeah, shall we get into it?
Yeah, why not?
So, for anyone who wasn't in, we are looking at this, if I can get it on camera. It's now. No, that's what I call music. The very first album. We're going to go through track by track, and we want your thoughts and memories of these because a song always triggers a memory somewhere. So the very first song is Phil Collins.
Wait, did you have that CD already, or did you buy it for this?
No. I had an album cover. I had a blank CD case, and I printed that off and then stuck it on. It's called Props, Stu. It's called Props. If anyone knows about Props, it's Rich.
Don't
Rich
let people see
Props.
behind the curtain. I was going to say, because surely there wasn't a CD back then.
I don't think there was. But if you get, these resellers will know as well, if you get one of the early ones, they're worth a lot of money as well.
What, like in mint condition, so it's not allowed to be opened, or?
No, I think still a decent copy, as long as you've got like the inserts and everything.
Should I point out, Neil, that to people that firstly, I know nothing about reselling or anything like that you're into, and secondly, I don't know that much about music either.
Yeah, so this is going to be a car crash, even worse than what it is already, with no one in the chat, or 2 people, 3, 4. Well, we've got 10 people in now, so someone else new's joined. Welcome. Please introduce yourself in the chat. So get on. Oh, the reseller kids. Hey up. Obviously, another reseller, Stu. And I think you're doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway very soon. So I don't know if the video is already out or it's coming up. I think it might be premiering it soon.
So is any of the resellers that are logging in, have any of them actually sold any of these albums, or?
No, that's why I call
had one pass through their hands.
I know Nick Hills would have, because
Mm-hmm.
I know he loves his media and music. Rich is more DVDs. He loves his DVDs. He's probably got every DVD in his shed outside. But let's get into it. So, track number 1 is Phil Collins. Actually, if you look below our chat as well, we have the full track listing. So if you're unsure of it, you can have yourself a silent disco, put that on in the background, and listen to the song to try and re-jig your memory. Because the first track is Phil Collins, Can't Hurry Love. Now, this was it was a cover of the Motown classic by the Supremes. In the video, he sort of tries to be like that, because there's him as lead singer and 2 backing singers of him. But my main memory of this song is dancing at a mate's wedding with a 6-foot brunette leggy model, catwalk model as well.
What was his name?
Yeah, Bryn. Yeah, it was. His name is Bryn. Yes, okay, it is a man. Your wife has a video of that, actually, me and him dancing.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. So actually, I'll post that video on our Instagram. So obviously, follow us over on there. So have you got any memories of this, Stu, or has anyone in the chat got memories of Phil Collins, I Can't Hurry Love?
I think everyone can agree that the first word that comes to mind when you say Phil Collins is Buster.
Buster? No,
You've seen the film? Yeah, the movie. That was Phil Collins, wasn't it?
I'll tell you who's in that, who I think is really fit back in the day, is Julie Walters. She's in it, isn't she?
Is she?
Does she play his wife?
Is she the...
I don't know.
It's Julie. Do you know who else is in it? Larry Lamb.
Larry the Lamb.
He's in it. Who else would be in there? No one else that you know. Stephanie Lawrence? No idea who that is. I'm looking on IMDb. Stephanie Lawrence doesn't even get a photo profile on there, so it must be nobody now. Sheila Hancock.
Sheila Hancock.
She was in EastEnders, wasn't she?
Who's she in EastEnders?
I don't know. Somebody old. Didn't she die? Did she have like an overdose or something like that? Or
what, in real life or in?
No, in EastEnders.
EastEnders.
Yeah.
Did she play Mandy? Was it
no?
Was it Mandy?
No, she was like a bitter old lady who had the argument with a daughter. I don't remember. I don't really watch EastEnders, but I kind of catch it once every 3 months and then find out what's going on. Who else was in? Christopher Ellison.
Christopher Ellison.
Who's Christopher Ellison?
Stu, you mentioned these names, and they're probably like bit part actors all that time ago.
Yeah, these people that. Oh, he was in The Bill.
He was in the Bill.
Yeah.
Who did he put? It wasn't Tosh, was he?
The
with
Bill,
Tosh?
funny enough, started a year after this album was released, and maybe this was like one of the springboards for him. Like a tenuous link for from the Now album was The Bill started afterwards.
Yeah, this album's from 1983 when I was 2-year-old. So
I'd tell you who he was. D.I. Burnside. Do you remember D.I. Burnside?
Oh, Burnside, yeah, I remember Burnside, yeah.
I used to see him in the morning when because I used to live in Wimbledon, and on my school bus journey, I used to see him walking along nearly every morning towards the set where they did The Bill, because they filmed it at one place for the station, but they used to film all around my area where I used to live in, like Wimbledon, Epsom, things like that. You'd always see them. But I used to see him walking along, and he was always wearing like literally what he was about to wear that day on The Bill. He wore like his like costume was like a trench coat and things like that. Like, and he used to wear that every day.
Well, yeah, it's just a uniform for work, really, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but you would think that you would like go there and it's not Amdram, is it? The Bill, it was proper.
Wait, it was pretty much Amdram, because that's where everyone seemed to start before their careers. Because most British actors, like is it Orlando Bloom? Did he start in The Bill? And loads of these big Hollywood people started in The Bill.
Yeah, they were like a shoplifter.
Casualty, yeah. So, but yeah,
I think he's playing a shoplifter. Good gig.
Was a leg up in the
We've already gone partridge.
Yeah. But Rich remembers Buster, and he has the soundtrack, and he's just bought 350 CDs for £7.
What, of Buster?
No, I don't know. No, I don't think so. He said he's just bought 350 CDs.
For
the reseller kid, I think, has come in and gone out, because he said, I don't sell records, just electronics, consoles, and board games. So it might not interest them. I don't know. It isn't a reseller chat, unfortunately, for anyone who might be in there. This is where our figures go.
Although you might find something. If they realise that we're all interested in it, someone might go, "Oh, I'll buy that while it's being spoken about."
Yeah.
The other thing. So you got 2 words that Phil Collins. Well, 3. I'll go 3. So first one, Buster.
Mm-hmm.
Second word, massive gorilla.
That's 2 words.
All right, gorilla. So the gorilla playing the drums on the advert. And third one, Shakira.
Shakira?
Wasn't he with Shakira for a while?
What, Shakira, Hips Don't Lie, Shakira?
Yeah, I'm sure Phil Collins was married to Shakira.
Phil Collins was not married to Shakira, I tell you.
Somebody old was.
It's not Phil Collins. Phil Collins married to Shakira. Are you sure? Right,
no.
This has got to be Googled. Right, if anyone, the drumming gorilla, Sharon agrees the drumming gorilla. Shakira, I don't think so though. Shakira, Phil Collins.
May not be.
Actually, if you type in Shakira, Phil, the next word to come up in Google is Mitchell. So
what?
So maybe.
Who was Shakira going out with then? I'm sure she was going out with somebody else. Or did she just do a song with him?
I don't know, but I don't think so. She's married to, is it Piqué? Gerard Piqué? And she's a lot older than what she looks, because she only looks quite young, but she's about 40. But yeah. Right, move on to track 2 then, I think. Are you finished?
Now that we've ruined that.
Yeah, no, we've ruined that. So track 2 is Duran Duran, Something I Should Know.
Michael Caine. Michael Caine was with Shakira.
Michael Caine?
I swear. Movie legend Sir Michael Caine was seen stepping out for a romantic dinner in London with his wife Shakira. It may not be the Shakira. Let me have a look. Why did it say Shakira though if it wasn't her?
Yeah,
it was somebody old.
Shakira Caine is his wife, but it isn't. Can I see?
Oh no, yeah, she's like old.
Yeah.
I've been conned by this. I've just seen like on the internet of like some old guy with Shakira and thought that was.
His internet's been blocked because of the lies, fake news.
What's happened?
Your internet, can you hear us now? Hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, your internet seemed to drop out, and I'm positive it's like the FBI like blocking you for spreading fake lies.
Won't be the first time.
Michael Caine lives in Leatherhead now. Does Shakira?
So the Shakira that Michael Caine's with is about 90 and looks like a leather handbag. Do you know what I mean?
You're dropping out against you. I don't know if it's my connection or your
I
connection.
think everyone's on. Can you hear me now?
Hear me now? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I said the Shakira that Michael Caine is with looks about 90 and looks like a leather handbag. It's not who I thought. Anyway,
Right.
track 2.
Track 2, Duran Duran, Something I Should Know. Sharon is already excited for this. And there's two things what come to mind when I think of not so much Something I Should Know, but just Duran Duran. The first one is Yasmin Le Bon, who is Simon's other half, the lead singer. Wow, she is she's like fine wine. She's got better with age.
Does that make them bonbons?
But Le Bonbons.
Le bonbons.
And then number 2 is his Live Aid gig.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if you've seen it. He sings "View to a Kill," and I'm gonna have to
did
try.
he sing a Bond thing?
Yeah, "View to a Kill."
Shut up.
Yeah, it's not really that good of a song, but
Does he
during
actually sing it? Oh no, hang on. I'm still thinking of Phil Collins.
No, track 2, Duran Duran.
Okay, yeah.
It's View. No, it isn't even "View to a Kill." It's "Something I Should Know" by Duran Duran. And on that, they do the bit where, and when he's singing it in Live Aid, he's like really pushing his voice, and he goes like, "Oh, what is it? Oh, I tell you what, I'm gonna have to try and find the track."
What's your favorite Duran Duran song?
"Ordinary World," I would say. Like, come on, Sharon, you're a massive. Is a Duran Duran called a Durani then? Do you know like how Bros have Brosettes, Justin Bieber has Beliebers, I have Nembers.
Didn't think that one through, did you?
No, I have a massive Nember. No,
A membership.
Membership. Yeah, I have the membership of my followers. So you all in the chat, all 2 of yous, are members. Let's have a look at this Duran. Oh, yeah, I'm going to try and get this up. Live Aid disaster. Note. Right,
Is this one of the things where they've like isolated his vocals or something, or did
no,
he genuinely on stage just die?
It's generally terrible. It is. And my internet's gone very slow. Right, hopefully I'll try and share screen.
It's going to break. It's going to break.
Share entire screen.
Still just see you.
No, you'll see.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. Right. So if I click on this, do you see the YouTube screen now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Let's unmute that. Oh, that's a bit loud. Wait for it.
It's
coming. It's coming here. Did you hear that?
I don't think we can hear it.
Can you not hear that?
It sounded like it was in the background.
Could anyone hear that? Just see in the stream if you can hear.
I think
See in the
gone
chat.
mental.
They're all we need. That's what. Anytime Simon Le Bon is mentioned.
So if Duran Duran, your most memorable thing is his voice breaking.
His balls dropping. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But
Fair enough.
in this video, I think Simon Le Bon must have just been to like woodwork class or something because he's got his tie on, but it's like tucked in his shirt so he doesn't get like trapped in like the lathe or something. What, Sharon? You never heard that? All we need. It's a proper bum note. Did you hear it, Stu?
Nah, it sounded like Tiny Man in a Box.
What it is?
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, trust us. Just search Simon Le Bon False Note Live Aid after the stream, and you will see he hits a terrible note. But like I said, yeah, he's got his tie tucked in, and he's been to the shredder at work, and he doesn't want to get his tie caught, so he tucks it in his shirt. It's all the way through the video. I don't know if it was the fashion. I was 2-year-old then, so I don't know. But also, this video is a bit risky because there's a baby at one point where he's crawling away, and his balls are just dangling in the shadows, and you just think, "Whoa!" Delete history.
Yeah.
So come on then, Stu. Your thoughts on Duran Duran?
Always liked Duran Duran. They're one of those bands that like you don't realize how many good songs they've got.
Yeah. Actually,
Like,
I do. I've got their Greatest Hits album called.
Yeah, I think
Greatest.
I have as well. But I think it's weird. I remember my brothers being in it because my brothers are older than me, so I remember them being in Duran Duran a lot because I would have been at this point when this album came out 3 years old. So I probably remember from it being about 5 years old, like a couple of years later, them still being in Duran Duran. And stuff like that. So
Yeah.
they'd be my main memories of that. But they're good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're better than Spandau Ballet.
Yeah. I would say
Similar kind of sound, aren't they? But better.
Mm-hmm. But Spandau are only really known. Well, they've got 2 songs which stand out, which is True and just listen to Susan's in Bad Wolf. She's just listened to Simon's Bum Note. Painful. Yes, it is. If she's got a
talk
bad
about the video or us?
But Sharon's just said, "How's the head?" That note will not help if she's got a bad head.
Yeah.
But yeah, Spandau Ballet, they're mainly known for True and Goals. Yet I would say Duran.
And the Craze.
Oh, and the Craze, yeah.
I didn't realize, like for years, I think I knew like Spandau Ballet songs, but I'd never seen like videos of them, and I didn't realize for like until maybe I'm going to say like 1999 that the people who were in the Craze movie were Spandau Ballet.
All right.
Yeah, just never seen a video of it.
Never seen a video.
No.
I can remember that because I can remember once being in it was a Ritz video store and a woman complaining to the manager of the video store, "You shouldn't have this in because it's glorifying violence." Having pin-up heartthrobs playing the Cray Twins, and this is like mid-90s, and Spandau Ballet was like probably when this woman was younger, but she's still calling them pin-up heartthrobs.
Pin-up heartthrobs.
You shouldn't have them playing this. So, right, we'll move on to track 3, which is UB40, Red Red Wine. Now, for most people, this would be like a karaoke song. I think people got memories of or whatnot. What are yours, Stu?
Is there anybody else with me that they absolutely hate UB40? I just find them irritating. I've never understood why people are so like into. In fact, that's what other songs have they got?
Red Red Wine.
Yeah, the other one on this album.
I Am the 1 in 10, which I think that's them.
See, nobody actually knows them.
Yeah.
Are they still going? Are they still like touring stuff? Or I'm sure I see them like pop up on these like random...
They seem to come round. They've done a local gig at South Shields just recently as well.
That's how low they've gone, isn't it? They're in South Shields now. Like...
Yeah, a free gig in the park, which every year there's like a band on. I think like Joe McKeldry will probably be on because he's on everything to do with South Shields. And I'm trying to
Well,
think
these
what
like radio event gigs, or just some production company's done a gig. Or I remember going to see. Do you remember in Sunderland? It was on at Roker Beach. They had the Radio 2 Roadshow, and they had like their headline act was it LibriVox? LibriVox, not LibriVox.
Ultravox.
Ultravox. What's LibriVox?
LibriVox.
That's that's a book website. Ultravox, and everyone was there to go. Like there was thousands of people on the seafront, like huge Radio 2 roadshow thing, and like summer night, everyone was there. It got to about 10 o'clock at night, and LibriVox been playing for about 20 minutes. Not one person in the whole audience knew any of the songs until it got to Vienna. Like everyone sang that, about 10,000 people, and then shut up again because no one knew any more of the songs. I get like that with UB40. I know like one of the songs, and that's it. It is a decent song, though.
Well, the thing is, if you watch the video, there's a few more. Chris must have finished because our views have gone up. And so, hello, Laura. Hello, Derek, who's the tap peddler. Hello, who else did I see? Did I see someone else? Maybe not. Hello, Joan.
Do you think there's also a link between their first song on this album and the second one? So first one, Red, Red Wine. Second song, Please Don't Make Me Cry. If you stop drinking, do you know what I mean? Like, do you think there's some like kind of emotional problems going on there, and they probably shouldn't be drinking? If later on, like not 15 songs later, they're asking people to stop making them cry.
Yeah, but have you seen what you've done in the chat?
No.
You need Sharon on to defend the UB40. So someone must be a massive UB40 fan in the chat. And then they've gone, there's 2 UB40s.
What? What's the chances that another band would be called UB40?
Yeah.
It'd be like one of those tribute bands. So they're not call themselves like UB under 40 or something like that, or over 40. UB over 40.
Yeah. The real UB40 and the fake UB40. So I don't know, is one just like a lookalikes or something, or the whole video that goes with the whole
video film that goes with their album? Is that right?
Oh, Sharon's saying the split. Right.
That's probably because they all annoyed each other.
Well, Sharon's actual thumbnail is a UB40 album cover.
What, has he just changed that, or has it been like that the whole time?
No, it's been that the whole time, Stu. Sharon, can you explain then what I've wrote down for
why anybody would like UB40?
No, Stu, we've just hit a record high of 18 viewers. Please do not frighten them off.
Controversy sells, Neil.
Yeah. So, Sharon, do you know when UB40, if they're both called UB40, if you buy a ticket, are you unsure which one you're going to go and see?
What? So you buy a ticket for the band and you don't know who you're going to see?
That's what I mean. You don't know which one you're going to see.
That's mental.
So, right, here's a fact for you from Tea Cakes. A UB40 is a card that was issued to a person registered unemployed.
They should be.
Say that again, sorry?
I said they should be.
I think they probably will, because they did sing I Am 1 in 10, which was about the unemployment rate in the UK. Unemployment benefit form 40. There you go. Look at the knowledge we are dispersing. Also, Sharon, you being the massive UB40 fan, can you explain? Can you explain why there's a man who's either topless or naked in the bar? In the video, Ali Campbell walks into the bar. Everyone's like dressed up for a night out, but one man who's either topless or naked. It's about 10, 15 seconds into it. Do you know why? Was he always naked? Is it just like, oh, he's the nutter naked John? No, I don't want to know like the. I want to know who the naked man is. Oh God, not Andrew. Oh,
Is
have
there,
we
is
missed
there even a
something?
difference between Simply Red and UB40?
Oh, don't get them started. Don't get them started, Stu. We've lost us. There's someone logged off after that. I bet Sharon's gone. We've went from 18 viewers down to 17 now, Stu. So we're going to move along onto the next song.
Right, who can I upset next?
Right, is there any Lamar fans in? The thing with Lamar...
crap. I pressed something.
No, you're still there. The thing with Lamar is him and the bloke of Kachagugu are sort of, to me, the same people.
What?
Yeah.
Steady
Well,
here now.
no, it's the same person.
Uh-huh.
Because can you remember that haircut quiz? What you helped us write, and I've got on the channel.
Oh no, it is coming up. That
Yeah. Now, if you're watching on the replay, I'll put a link up here somewhere to the quiz. It's a brilliant quiz. 80s haircuts. Got to guess a person with the haircuts. No, not Lamar, not the 90s singer Lamar. He would have been about the same age as us, so he would have been about 2 or 3. How do you spell it? Limahl. Is it Lamal? Lamal. Right? Him and Kachagugu are like merge into one in my head, and I think in that 80s haircut quiz, I've got them both as the I don't know which one it is, but I think I might have gotten them round the wrong way. So I can't remember if I've said Lamal as Kachagugu or Kachagugu as Lamal. I might not have, but I am almost positive I've said that in the quiz. So if you go over after this stream and do the quiz, you might. Sharon loves this album. She had a Lamal poster out of a girly magazine. Was it on your wall? And did you kiss it goodbye every night? Kiss it good night. So come on, Stu. Who did you have on your wall when you were a kid? Bros.
Pop star. Bros.
Yeah, Bros.
Right, genuinely, this where I lived in Wimbledon, the street behind us, there was like 2 blocks of flats and apartments and houses and stuff like that were used by a record company, and they used to put in like pop stars and stuff there, like when they to keep them in London. And Bros were in the street, like you could see the back of their house from our flats. And so like when you used to go out in the morning, there would be like people sleeping outside the house, like like camping outside. Yeah, they were like camping outside on the street.
I have the same with the memberships outside.
Yeah, sure.
Hiya, Leonie, just come in. Hiya, Chris. That's the other person I seen who used to have Kim. All right, hold on. So Lamal was in Kachagugu, so I'm not getting confused. Ah, that's so. Oh, I can show comments as well.
Right,
so...
how many times can that be that on the Same Now album that you have somebody doing a single and a band song? If he's in Kachagugu, because that's coming up as well, isn't it, on the album?
Yeah, Kachagugu, I think, once on tape or record 1 and once on record 2 as well. So
it's creepy as hell, the video as well.
Oh, this video is weird. And the guy who gets the pig, he's off. I've seen him in something as well.
Yeah, like Crime Watch. He, the guy. It's not the guy who's in the car. It's the guy who's with Lamal that like freaks me out. The little guy with the dark hair. Yeah, with the pig.
Yeah. He has a pig. Yeah.
No, do you know who he looks like? Nick Cotton.
Yeah.
He's got that kind of dodgy look about him. Do you know?
Or the guy who does Lee. Oh, what's his name? Like, oh.
Lee,
Simon Broden. Simon.
Yeah.
He looks a bit like him, but obviously it's not him because he's too old.
You look at their faces. Their faces look about like 30 years older than they are. Do you know what I mean? They're creepy as hell, those two in the video.
Oh yeah. It's a bit weird how he's just like he's got magical powers and he abducts a model who he's been stalking.
that's it in a nutshell.
Yeah,
Is that he can click his fingers and abduct models.
yeah.
It's weird.
Creepy fucker.
Yeah, and she looks completely like, oh my god, get out of here.
Get me out of here. I can't scream because he's clicked his fingers and I've lost that ability.
Yeah, and the other guy's driving. It's a weird video, that.
Yeah. But 80s videos were weird. We'll see when we go through this album how weird these videos get. Sharon said she maybe did kiss her poster goodnight. Chris had Kim Wilde on his wall. I'll catch up with the comments. Hey, hello, Claire. Claire must be in as well. Hello.
Who's Claire?
I don't know.
Right. The song is shit. The video is shit. You've got a point there.
Yeah, I sort of have I don't really have a recollection. What is the song called actually again? Only for Love. Yeah. Sort of a little bit of recollection, but it hasn't lasted. Like it's not.
It's like the worst defense in court, isn't it? Why did you kidnap the model? Only for love. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just creepy. Somebody was on the other night, so. Yeah, it's creepy. Next,
yeah. Right, song 5, Heaven 17 Temptation.
The album.
Ooh, yeah, possibly. I love this song, but it doesn't remind us of back then. It reminds me of like early 90s. I'm positive it was re-released like.
Well, this is the only trouble because we've started right back at Now One, and we were too young to have proper memories from them. But like, I think like most of the time that we remember it is when we were looking back from the 90s onwards when we were getting our own music. Because you don't really develop your own taste in music, do you, until you're like over 10 years old?
Yeah. But both me and you, I mean, my sister's 7 years older than me. Your brother's
10 and 12 years older than me.
Yeah. So
like all my influence of music came from them.
Yeah. Temptation, Squeaky High Nose. Squeaky High. Was that me? Have I just been singing there?
I don't think so.
Oops.
That's my favourite song on the album.
Yeah.
Do you know what though? I would never, if someone if I heard that on the radio, I wouldn't be able to tell you who sang it or anything like that. But it's a brilliant song.
Well, see, I can remember it, and I'm positive my sister had the cassette, right, from the 90s. Or it was either like 92, I think I've got 92, 93, 94, maybe even 95, around that sort of time frame. So early part of the 90s. And it was, do you know when you used to get cassettes, but they weren't in like the plastic covers, they were in like cardboard sleeve?
Yeah.
It was like that. It was pink, and I'm positive Heaven 17 was wrote in yellow. But that's my memory. And I can remember playing that on my little ghetto blastery thing because I loved that song. But yeah. So, and I think a lot of, Susan Bad Wolf in the chat says it's a great song. Sharon says she's too young to remember that. Do you not even remember from the 90s then, Sharon? But she's singing it right now. She doesn't remember it, but she's singing it right now.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll probably agree with you. That is the best song on.
Do you know what's mad? Is the year for this album, 1983, right? Mm-hmm. I was thinking, so like, I just said to you, it's before we have any memories or anything like that. And yet in that same year, Microsoft Word was launched.
Bloody hell.
1983, Microsoft Word. They didn't put it onto other operating systems and that, but it was actually launched, the product itself was launched in 1983. How mental is that? I didn't even know they had computers then.
Well, I can remember we had a Sinclair Spectrum 48K, but
yeah, I had Spectrum 48K, yeah.
With rubber keys.
Yeah. Tape deck to get the games going.
Yeah. And then it would go error. After about 10 minutes of loading something, you go error.
Or cheat your tape up.
Yeah.
The Microsoft Word was that then? Mad.
I can't believe that. I wonder if you could get Microsoft Word on this. Oh, you said it wasn't out for any operating system, so it wouldn't be out for.
No, I don't know what it was out on because there wouldn't have been all the other bits and bobs with it.
Yeah.
Do you want some other amazing facts from that year?
Come on then. Throw them at me. Wow, the chat.
A baboon embryo was successfully conceived in a laboratory dish in San Antonio, Texas. They were already doing like like in petri dishes and creating life in those. You would think that would be a recent thing, wouldn't you?
No, because wasn't the first test tube baby? Was that not before then?
I don't know. This was a baboon.
Oh,
Mario Brothers was launched, the arcade game in Japan. Mario Brothers in 1983.
but is that not the one where you just used to go up and try and kill Donkey Kong, or was it the actual one where you went?
Yeah, it was the arcade one, so it would have had Donkey Kong in, wouldn't it?
Yeah, where he like throws it down, you got to jump over and try and get up there.
Yeah.
There's two games they've just mentioned on what was on the Spectrum. Horace Goes Skiing.
Horace Goes Skiing was the best game. I had Tornado F1 fighter pilot on there. You used to wait for about half an hour for a blob to go flying in front of you. You'd miss it and then wait about another 20 minutes for it and then just give up. Speed King. That was the motorbike game that you had on there. Speed King. There was a really good like spaceship game on there. It was like one of those scroll ones, so like it would go from left to right. Do you know what I mean? And
a bit like is it Galactus or something where you used to go along
different shapes. You had to keep it at the right level and go through basically all the shapes, and then every so often something would shoot at you as well.
There you go. See, Laney's just said late 70s for a test tube baby. So the test tube baby. So that baboon in a petri dish was afterwards. So one, Keith Mutton, Chucky Egg, yes, Chucky Egg and Chucky Egg 2.
What? What's it? Chucky? Is that a game?
Yeah, you had a Spectrum, you never played Chucky Egg.
No.
Oh, that was the boy. Chucky Egg was brilliant. Hungry Horace, Horace Goes Skiing, Horace and the Spiders, Horace to the Rescue.
Froggy.
Horace and the Mystery Woods. No. I only know Horace Goes Skiing out of all them.
Yeah, I like those games.
Yeah. Joan says this is her era. She was 24 in 1983. So what was with some more amazing facts in Stu about 1983?
Right, okay. Michael Jackson's Thriller album came out. Spent 37 weeks at number one. Not a mention on this album, obviously, because it only takes in certain record labels. But the biggest song of the year, not on the Now album.
Yeah. But
the racehorse, Shergar, was kidnapped in that year. Can you imagine kidnapping a racehorse? Like, how? They asked for a £2 million ransom for the horse. But like apparently, like it all broke down, didn't it? So they didn't get the robbers. The communication between the robbers and the owners broke down, and the racehorse was never recovered.
Well, you see, it never recovered. I think Finders did.
It's the same, the same year as Icelander was launched. And to stick with the UB40 Red Wine song, so in that same year we had a great red rain in this country. So it was sand that came off the Saharan desert, and the concentration of it was so high in the sky. The concentration was so great that it in the water droplets and made the water look red when it dropped. So people thought it was like blood red rain when it fell in. Don't think that's why UB40 got the title for it. It's, they're just alkies.
Yeah. Joan said the first VCR as well. Mine cost £600 in 1983.
Geez, 600 quid?
600. So is that £600?
That was about £1 million in today's wages.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Was it £600 back in 1983, or is that adjusted for inflation? Because even adjusted for inflation, £600 for video card is massive. But if it was £600 back then, that's like you say,
it was like a house.
Yeah. Well, they probably don't live in the northeast, Stu, so it wasn't like a house.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So the next song we're going to is KC and the Sunshine Band. Give It Up.
Give it up. It's a. I mean, it's a sing-along song, isn't it? You still sing it. Like I still remember singing that in like the 2000s, like when we were on holiday and stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those songs that's still on when you're in Greece.
Nah. Baby, give it. For me, it's not a sing-along song in clubs now. It's more of a football chant. Because there's always like.
Do you know any of the other words other than "Give It Up" though? Yeah, apart from
baby, give it up, baby, give it up.
That's it though. Could you sing me any of the rest of the song?
Nah, 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 nah. So hold on. Sharon's just put banana, na, 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 na. Is that the actual words? It's not na, 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 na. It starts with banana, na, 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 na.
Yeah, because originally the song was about banana bread.
Really?
No.
Oh, oh, Stu. The chat is beating you with facts.
What?
Rich has just come in with Richard Noble got the land speed record in 1983,
Yeah.
and the Brinks Mat robbery was 1983.
From the Security Express.
Did
That
you have a
was
hand?
Barbara Windsor's husband, wasn't it?
Wasn't he a great train? Ronnie?
No, he did the Brinks Mat.
Nah, drinks. You went so cold. Yeah, nah, drinks Brinks Mat. Hello, Ashley. Ashley's just come in. So hello and welcome. The Celtic fans sing Tony Watt, Tony Watt. No. Sounds amazing. I'm positive. I don't know, right, if it was sang for Jobby McAnuff as well. But I don't know if that's just me when I signed him on Championship Manager.
It's basically
when he scored a
anybody with
goal.
3 syllables in their name, you could say.
Yeah, but I think I just sang that at my computer when I was playing Championship Manager and I'd signed Jobby McAnuff. I sang that song to the computer, sad as that sounds. But I don't know if it's the actual song or it's just me made it up to my computer.
I think it's just you made it up.
Okay. Right. I think we'll best quickly move on.
There's not much you can say about Casey and the Sunshine Band, is there? Like with that song, everyone knows the chorus. Nobody knows anything else.
No. Does anyone know without Googling any of the other words?
They could just make them up and we wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Right, Malcolm McLaren, double Dutch.
Oh, weird bloke. What a weird bloke Malcolm McLaren is. Basically, it's a song about skipping.
What? Oh, that's the one. Yeah. Okay.
This song's about skipping.
Is it like a kind of an instructional video, isn't it?
Yeah, he just rambles through it.
Yeah.
He looks like skipping rope. There's a lot of people doing double dutch, jumping in and out.
It looks like in YMCA. They're like doing like. Did you ever used to go to a YMCA at all? Like
I done karate at a YMCA.
The one in Sunderland.
No, Horton.
Yeah, I went to the one in Sunderland. We used to have our PE lessons because at my school we didn't have a sports hall, so you had to go to the YMCA for it. That's what this reminds me of. Is the YMCA.
So this reminds me of you. Was there any dodgy PE teachers you want to explain about or not?
Not at this school. The school before that, we still wore like underpants, which were like Y fronts and a vest. That's creepy as hell, isn't it? You know? Who has a load of kids running around in their underpants?
But you did at primary school. Everyone used to do it in the knickers and vest. But like we say, in the 1980s, a lot of people were paedophiles. Celebrities.
Do you know what? You could bring back a version of this song, couldn't you? And it would end up like a TikTok or like something like that. Do you know what I mean?
What, the Malcolm McLaren one?
Yeah.
What with the?
Yeah, people do any kind of shite on TikTok, don't they? You can definitely get something like this going.
Can you skip?
Well, a bit.
With 2 ropes like these girls do, where they're like just whoa.
Absolutely not. No.
They're brilliant. But do you not think when we're talking about creepy people, he looks like a creepy uncle when he's like talking and just hanging around because he looks like he's in a dressing gown as well or some like monk outfit on this video.
Why is he there?
Yeah. Uh-oh, crazy Uncle Stephen's here.
Has he done anything else apart from this?
Buffalo Girls, and he hung around with Vivienne Westwood.
Okay. Oh, right. Okay.
When I think of him, I think of Vivienne Westwood, and them both just like dressed outrageously.
Mind, he kind of looks harmless, doesn't he? Like he's got. In fact, no, he doesn't look harmless.
I was going to say, people would say that about Jimmy Savile, but
yeah, no, he doesn't look harmless. He looks a bit like the guy who was deported from Thailand and brought back here. Doesn't look harmless at all. I'll take it back.
Just as well, we know someone who's a good friend who's a lawyer, because I think he might have some other thoughts.
You haven't said too much.
Oh, that just Michael McLaren looks like a sex tourist.
Yeah.
Um,
There's some strange comments underneath. I was like looking at the comments underneath the videos on YouTube. So someone's put on there, I remember when this song and video came out, the athleticism and skill of those young women amazed me back then. It amazes me now. Like, how many times is he watching this? Not just then in 1983, but now this was 3 months ago. He put this comment up on there.
Yeah, it might be Sharon. No, sorry, not Sharon, Susan, because Susan has just put those skipping girls fascinated me. I don't know if they still fascinate you now when you're watching it every night. It's weird how he's lurking in that gym around all those young girls. Never occurred to me back then. Yeah, neither did Jim will fix it. Neither.
Yeah.
Oh no, who's mentioned Jimmy? Because he's the go-to pedo from the 1980s around young kids, isn't he?
And some people are just too positive in the comments. One person, I wonder where all these girls are now. I hope they went on to have wonderful lives. Do you though? do you really care about the people in the video? It's just weird. It's weird. The video's weird. The song's weird. The people making comments are weird.
And also, Susan just says, my fascination is revived. So yes, Susan, please go and leave a comment, a positive one, about wondering where the girls are now and how you're still fascinated.
Yeah.
Next on the list, or the track listing, is Bonnie Tyler, Total Eclipse of the Heart. Now, this brilliant song, weird video.
Right. Well, before we start though, like they said, I was reading through stuff about the Now albums, and they reckon one of the reasons that these are so popular is because people played them in the car.
Right.
Like, you know, before you had like MP3 players and iPhones and all this, you played them in the car. This is a proper car sing-along. Again, you probably only know the chorus, but it's a proper, you do the words like, a total eclipse of the heart. You'd like mumble first bit and then sing the chorus of it.
Yeah. But Sharon is right. Again, a creepy as fuck video. Because this video there's a part of the video where there's a lad turns around and he's got like white eyes. He's got light shining out of his eyes. And it goes and I think there is a bit where it goes, turn around. And it's like, turn around, bright eyes. And this kid's just got like white eyes shining out.
Quite literally bright eyes. When was Kate Bush out? Like mainly, when was Kate Bush big? I wonder how many people like took a bit of like inspiration from Kate Bush, or because she was proper mental.
Yeah.
Kate Bush was surely a bit late. No, maybe earlier. She was around like.
When you've mentioned Kate Bush,
yeah,
she is like a proper ditzy, like one of them does a bit. So it's like a wine.
Yeah, late 70s. Thank you, Babel. So late 70s, Kate Bush, and then into the 80s. I reckon that people took like Bonnie Tyler would have taken like inspiration from the videos of just how mental you could be and get away with it.
Yeah.
Like they were all trying to be that crazy type of. Do you know what I mean?
But Kate Bush, when you've mentioned her, I can always remember there was a kid along our street, Andrew Tate. He had like a massive poster of Kate Bush in some tight jeans on his wall above his bed. And I remember asking my mum, can I get a poster of Kate Bush above my bed, please? And that was the
what
first
did your mum say?
She went, no. I wasn't allowed posters on my wall at first. No, you're not allowed. Not allowed. It ruins the wallpaper. That's what I was told.
What kind of wallpaper was it?
I think I had one where it was like footy. Like it was the same scene just over and over again.
Like Roy of the Rover screenshot type of thing all over.
Yeah, but it wasn't actually Roy of the Rovers.
No, but like that kind of thing, like drawing, that comic-y look. Yeah. I had Coca-Cola wallpaper. Do you remember? I think I had it still when I met you. I still had like one wall. I like hung on to this Coca-Cola wallpaper on one wall.
I can't remember.
And it was like, it was Coke cans doing like windsurfing and like other activities like water skiing and stuff. But Coke cans, and it had like Diet Coke and normal Coke. It was demented. My mum bought me like the roll and did my entire room with Coke can wallpaper. It was mental.
No, I cannot remember that, Stu.
And she
Sorry.
wonders why I'm fat.
Someone else has just put, going back to Kate Bush, Wuthering Heights, shit book. Oh, so not even about the song, just about the book. Fantastic, Sharon. Thanks for that book review. Any others? But Kate's song's awesome. She's mental, though. She was.
Wuthering
You've gone again.
Now albums. Was she on any of them? Or was Kate Bush on any of the Out Now albums? Or
Oh, I don't know.
she was amazing. She was good.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Future Heads with their cover of Kate Bush, really good.
Yes, that's a brilliant song. Brilliant song, fellow Macnams. Wuthering Heights is amazing. I will not accept any other opinions. Is that the book or the song? I've never read the book, I'll tell you. Have you read it? You'll have read it, Stu. You've
Yeah.
a well-read man.
Yeah, I've read it. I went, Jamie, last year we went and saw the play of Wuthering Heights, like an outdoor production outside a castle. It was pretty good. I lie, some of the acting was pretty poor, but we had wine and a picnic and it was pretty good.
So the wine and picnic was good.
Yeah.
And you had something to entertain, to take your mind off.
There was like two good actors and then the other three were awful. But
And Rich Nightlife, he said the same as me. He wasn't allowed to post on the wall. Possibly his mum said the lie. It'll ruin the wallpaper. Yeah.
What my mum used to do if I wanted a poster, she would like remember you used to get the plastic strip that went across the top and one at the bottom of the poster to like weight it down, and then it would be like a picture frame. So like I was allowed to nail them in, but not use blue. You weren't allowed to use blue tack.
Lainey, we had bloody wood chip wallpaper, so she didn't have flashy Coca-Cola cans windsurfing. On the book, the book is shit, Sharon. I agree. Talking about the song here. So she thinks the song's good. Shouting out Bob Marley's
brother.
Yeah. It's the copy Bob Marley.
This is Dad's other kid.
Yeah. Bob Marley and Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Or the film. Oh, I'm getting lost off here. Right, the film. I've still got wood chip, Laney. Too much of a nightmare to remove. I agree there. I've had wood chip wallpaper in my bedroom in the 80s. Blue tack wrecked it. Yeah, blue tack. So yeah, but Laney mentioned further up about Bonnie Tyler. She did a literal. She didn't do it. Someone else. Watch if you haven't seen it. Watch it after this. It's the literal version of Total Eclipse of the Heart. And it's brilliant. She showed it to me a couple of weeks back, and it is fantastic. You've got to watch it. I don't know if I put it in our group chat. I don't know if you watched it, but it is brilliant. I wasn't allowed. I wasn't allowed wallpaper. Hold on. I want allowed wallpaper. They went up one day, came back with a 5-foot ZZ top, eliminated car painters on the wall. Didn't pull the wallpaper off.
Blue tack on walls being the main topic.
Yeah. Your mum was right, just took the bottle.
My dad's just redecorating my old bedroom. Like they still live in the same house. He's redecorating and he was complaining that he literally had to chip through about 6 layers of paint and wallpaper because I kept redecorating all the time. And then I spray painted all of the skirting boards and the radiator with silver paint. Do you remember? Had silver paint. I painted it. I painted the whole room blue and yellow for Wimbledon, and then had silver spray paint on all of the woodwork and all of the radiators. My dad was fuming. This was just last week, like 25 years after I've moved out, and he's still angry.
I can't really remember. All I can remember in your room is the chinchillas you had at one point. And you had a womble, which we nicked and took on holiday with us.
Yeah, along with other things.
Yeah, along with other things. Yes. Right.
I
So
had a chinchilla. I had a chinchilla. No, two chinchillas, mice, hamster in there. I had two lovebirds, a parakeet. I had loads of animals in there at times.
And the biggest animal was yourself.
Yeah.
Arr. Right. The next track is Karma Chameleon by Culture Club. Sorry, got that. Yeah. Your thoughts on Culture Club, Boy George?
Love Culture Club. I got really freaked out once by Boy George. I met him in a nightclub once in London, and I was, let's say, I was slightly worse for wear that night, and it was really confusing at 1 o'clock in the morning when I turned.
Oh, you've gone, Stu. You're telling the
It never
story,
happened in
and
my
you've been blocked by the YouTube. Please say that again.
Where did I get to?
You got really freaked out.
When I lived in London, I was in a nightclub, and let's just say I was slightly worse for wear. And at about 1 o'clock in the morning, I turned around, and Boy George was dancing in front of me. Genuinely, he was dancing right in front of me. And like me and the group of people I was with, like somebody knew him in his group, and we spent like the entire evening with him. And I was just freaked out. I couldn't understand how I could see Boy George just dance around in front of me. It was the most confusing thing that's ever happened.
I thought you were going to say something else, like you ended up chained to his radiator.
Yeah, no, I think I got off lightly compared to
He told my friend's mum to feck off. Who? Boy George?
I can
told
imagine
your
he
mum-
is a bit grumpy. He's huge, you know. He's a massive guy.
Oh. I must say I've never
I
met
say
him.
massive. He's probably like 6'1" or 6'2" or something like that, and I'm
Yeah.
about the same height. But he still wears hats because he was DJing at the club I was at. You see?
Yeah, because that's what he went on to do after Culture Club, didn't he? He went on
Yeah.
to become a.
And he still wears those big kind of tall hats. Do you know what I mean? So he's quite. I think he put on a bit of weight, but he does seem quite a big guy. So yeah, 1 o'clock in the morning, it's slightly freaky when you like turn around and a massive version of Boy George is dancing around in front of you, like, and he was off his trolley, you know.
Yeah, but the only thing like the song Karma Chameleon and everything, Kay loved it. Like my wife loved it when she was a kid. But the main thing what sticks out to me is one of our uncles at the height of like Boy George and everything, at the height of his fame. One of her uncles went to school dressed up. I don't know if it was a fancy dress or just went up dressed in as Boy George, full makeup, hair and everything. Went in and got beaten up. Not by any of the kids at school, by his mum, so his nana, when he got home because he went to school like that. So not by the kids at school, they were fine with it. It was his mum who beat him up. Went, have you been to school like that? Give him a good hiding. I got flicked in the face. Oh, Jen, I got flicked in the face by Boy George's look-alike ribbon dreadlocks. What?
That's it. I got flicked in the face by a Boy George lookalikes ribboned dreadlocks.
All right,
somebody pretending to be Boy George.
Boy George. Sharon put, I do believe this was number one either before or after Red Red Wine. So going back to UB40, Stu, don't start. Do not start.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Where was I? Oh, it's jumped. I hate that. Rich says, I saw them filming the video for Karma Chameleon on the river at Walton on Thames when I was a kid. There you go. Rich leads a very superstar lifestyle. He knows a lot of people. Rich, Stu, is friends with Brian Blessed.
No way.
If you have a look at his video, he does an outro on his video.
Oh, I love Brian Blessed.
Yeah, he's brilliant. And I think I've talked Rich into getting for his new ringtone, like saying, you have an incoming call. You have an incoming call. I think you should definitely get that done, Rich. It'll be brilliant. Yeah, she was. All right, so this is a follow-up to Laney's friend getting told to F off. Yeah, she was trying to get his attention in the club, and he told her to F off. She was gutted.
There's nothing worse than a like celebrity being a dick.
Yeah.
Do you know I met Robert Carlyle once? I used to work in a hotel in London. You know Robert Carlyle?
Yeah.
So,
Begbie.
Begbie, yeah. So he came. It wasn't long after, so it would have been 90. No, probably 2000 when I met him. He turned up at the hotel I was in, and it was like a one-way street outside. He turned up, parked his car out, and or just stopped the car in the middle of the street. Came in, checked in. We didn't realize he parked the car out there. Just came in, checked in. We took him up to the room, came back down again in central London, and he went, "Oh, can you go and get my cases out of the car?" Walked outside, and there was a queue all the way back through like London. Like he just left his car in the middle of the ride. Absolute bell end he was.
Oh. Let's read some other comments. Yeah, all these freaking out. Is it a man or a woman? Yeah, that was probably a bit like Hanson when we were at college. Quite a few people fancied the middle one, thinking it was a girl. Right, let's have a look. That's a comment. I'm going to ask him now, and if he does, I will do a video of it. Yes, brilliant, Rich. That'll be fantastic. Right, move on to the next one. This is another weird and freaky video. It is men with hats and safety dance. I mean,
Do you know, I don't think I've seen it before.
You've never seen the video?
Wait, I'm getting like I'm listening to it now.
Turn it down a bit. I'll talk over it because you're coming through. So it's like a medieval amateur dramatics dance video, and he does all this weird thing, and he's got like a dwarf or a small person, I think you call him now.
It's like Time Bandits.
Yeah, it's weird. And like the dancing, it's like GCSE drama or GCSE dance. The weird dancing. It's do the dance. You
Why
can
is that a
dance.
safety
Everyone
dance?
do the dance. I don't know. Why is it called Men with Hats?
Well, because they were men that
they
had hats.
they must have been a one-hit wonder, because I don't think I've ever noticed that before.
Right, I'll find out.
Susan loves safety dance. I have noticed. Do the dance, do the safety dance.
That's insane.
Yeah, it is typical 80s weird music video and everything.
How did some of these people get released? And mind, I was reading about the Now album. So like they have like 3 categories that they do, and they do like current hits, like they recall like recent hits, or they look for what might be a hit. This has to be a what might be, because this cannot have been. It's got 6 million views on it on YouTube.
Never mind that. Here's a fact, and I hope it is true. It's a song about safe sex.
Shut up.
So is that why the band were called Men with Hats? That is, and Lenny says it's true.
What? That's why they were called Men with Hats?
It was the height of the AIDS epidemic. So it was more of a public announcement, like a public safety video, than a song.
There's a thing going on here, isn't there? Because what else we got coming up? What's the Kissing with Confidence? Will Powers Kissing with Confidence coming up. We'll get to that.
I think we'll probably get to that next week, because I don't think we'll get past record 1 or tape 1.
Yeah.
Because we've still got one.
Right, go on then. Who we got?
Yes, we'll go on. Catch a Goo Goo, Too Shy.
Quality song.
Brilliant song. And it was always like, what was Too Shy, hush, hush, I don't want. And it was always bad dancing. But I've got like cheesy nightclubs. This is what this reminds us of. Late 90s cheesy nightclubs. This will come on.
Yeah, I used to go on holiday to Mallorca, and there was always like there's this place where you used to go where it had like 3 hotels next to it. We used to go there like every time we went to like, even if we went to a villa nearby, so we'd go to these hotels because they did like, this is in the 80s and 90s, they did like a disco in the evening. So one night it would be karaoke, the next night it'd be disco or something like that. And like this is one of the songs I remember from that, so I've got proper memory of that.
Yeah, but again. Catch a Goo Goo. Now, Rich was saying, so I think when this Catch a Goo Goo song was out, this was Lamal or whoever. So I could be right in that. But yeah, check out that haircut quiz.
So do you reckon they were trying to sell him, the record company were trying to sell him as a solo, or were they promoting him as the band after the solo? What came first, Lamal or Catch a Goo Goo?
Or the chicken or the egg?
It was the chicken.
All right. Right. Quickly moving along. Because we've only got about 20 minutes left. We have Mike Oldfield in Moonlight Shadow.
Love this song. Anyone else? Does it remind you of Dave Angel, Eco Warrior on The Fast Show? Running around like a moonlight. He was like this. He thought he was like an eco warrior. Basically, he would just like piss on trees and stuff.
I can sort of remember. Did he used to just go rambling and he used to sing it?
Nah, it was like the theme tune for him, and he'd be like, "Hey, Dave Angel, Eco Warrior." You have to like YouTube it. Dave Angel, Eco Warrior on The Fast Show. It was a good character.
Oh.
He was like a proper sexist guy as well. It was funny. It was good.
Well, Moonlight, like Mike Oldfield, who'd done this song, I'm positive, I'm going to say allegedly, he got with a woman who didn't believe in sex before marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And after about a month or so, married her just so he could have sex with her. And then the marriage only lasted about 3 or 4 months afterwards.
I thought you could say like 3 or 4 hours.
No.
Got it annulled the
it
next
was
day.
sort of along them lines. He got married because he says, "Oh yes, I love her and everything. I'm going to be with her," but mainly it was because she didn't believe in sex before marriage. Lovely guy.
So, is that what the song's about, or is that just
No,
coincidence of that time?
That's just a fact. That's just a
Okay.
fact. That's just a fact.
Running around like a moonlight shadow. I can't think of why it would be.
No, I don't know. But that's my only fact of Mike Oldfield, because he's the one who done Tubular Bells, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. I'm agreeing with you because it was a Mike Oldfield, wasn't it? But I don't know if it's the same one.
Yeah.
Can it be another one, surely?
I will have to check that out, Sharon. She's saying, if you have Now TV, there's an 80s year by year. It's Brill. We haven't got... the woman singing it makes that song, yes. Well, a lot of Mike Oldfield songs were just instrumental, like Tubular Bells, because that to me, just The Exorcist, Tubular Bells. Laney saying, did Eco Warrior have a Mac and a Trilby?
Oh, I can't remember now. I'm going to have to find it.
Or she thinking of someone else. The thing with the Fast Show, there was just loads of skits and you couldn't... It was fast. 2 words for the next song. Rocksteady Crew, breakdancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just know the word breakdancing.
Yeah, he did have the Trilby hat.
He did have the Trilby hat, yes. Yes, you are correct, Laney. 5 points to you. But yeah, Rocksteady Crew. It is just breakdancing like Crazy Legs and body popping and everything. That's what mine's for me. Nothing really else sticks out. If anyone's got any memories of these songs,
wait, did you miss out Men at Work Down Under?
Oh, let me have a look. I think I must have done.
Does it matter?
Men at Work Down Under. Yes, I have missed out Men at Work Down Under. Okay. Right. So do you want to go ahead and tell us your thoughts on Men at Work Down Under? Yes. Okay, you missed Men at Work and the Vegemite sandwich. What?
Yeah, it's another one of these batshit crazy videos.
Oh, I mustn't have watched that video.
Do you know some of them were blocked? I think you can only get to them in certain places.
Oh, right.
I think they seem to get blocked off quite a bit. I'm trying to get to it now, but it's I think it's another crazy video.
But did you ever see that viral video of a little kid where he does it all like a cappella? And he does the Men at Work. He's not a brilliant singer, but he does like all the different parts in the music, and he builds it up in a video, and it is quite good. But yeah, Men at Work Down Under. But was this the song which was wrote by or was that Waltz and Matilda? Is this the song which was wrote by 2 women? Is like a Sunday school song. And then Men at Work ended up releasing it, but then after about 30 years, their family sued them and won all the royalties for that. Anyone know? Someone in the chat might do. Are you still there, Stu? Hello? He just smiled and gave a Vegemite sandwich. Oh, Stu's dropped off, so we'll continue on. I'm positive that was it, though. I'm positive they had you can see the messy bench now. I'll put my hand there. Here you go. Messy bench. I'm going to hide. Oh, here he comes back in.
Your internet's just gone off for some reason.
All right. Yeah, I was just talking to you and then I was like, hello. Never heard that one yet. Australian group saw them at the Hammersmith Odeon. There you go. John's seen.
I do know it. Now, I had a quick listen to it and I know it. Of course I know it.
Yeah.
It's a really...
But Men at Work, did they have any other? Because it's again, to me, they're just a one-hit wonder. I've never heard any other song. So what other song would I might have heard, John?
Men at Work, Be Good Johnny.
See, I just...
I reckon it'll be one of those one-hit wonders, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll move on to the next one. We've got 2 more songs to go and about 10 minutes. So next person, Rod Stewart. Baby Jane. Now, to me, Rod Stewart's Mr. Marmite. Either people love him or hate him. He's like...
Yeah.
You either think he's not that good of a singer or they love a bit of Rod. But
It's a funny one. I like Handbags and Glad Rags. It's a brilliant song, isn't it?
yeah, that's a good song. But and as well with Rod Stewart,
Do you prefer Rod Stewart's Handbags and Glad Rags or Stereophonics?
Stereophonics, I would say.
Yeah,
I would say I'll go.
it's one
Rod
of
can
those
go
rare
with
occasions
Rubbish.
where the song's better the second time round.
Right, so come on, let's have a vote in the chat. Rod yes or Rod no. Go on, because Sharon said, Rod. Yep, everyone said Stereophonics is better as well. So
Yeah, fair.
Rod Stewart and Go With All the Rubbish of the Jar Marmite. Rod no from Susan.
Is it him that's annoying or his voice though? Because he's a bit of an oddball, isn't he?
Oh, it's 2-2. Joan said yes. Ashley said yes. Rich has said no. I don't know. I don't.
Scarecrow in tight trousers.
He is.
He is. He looks like Wurzel Gummidge.
So I take that to no from you then. Scarecrow. Both he and his voice is annoying. He's the full annoying part.
What's weird, right? He doesn't sound Scottish, does he?
No. When
And yet
sings.
he's always like banging on about wearing his kilt and being Scottish and everything. He doesn't sound Scottish at all.
Yeah. As well, how does he pull all them women?
Money.
Well, yeah, obviously, but he has had like some beautiful women, but the best thing is in this song, and I quote, he says, "When I give my heart again, it'll be forever, or until the next leggy blonde."
Until the next wife, yeah.
Yeah.
Until I find someone else I want to give my heart to.
Yeah, until a younger version comes along, because that's what he always seemed to do.
He's English, but his dad's Scottish.
Oh, right.
So he's pretendy.
Right. He's okay. He just looks a proper pervy.
He does look like Wurzel Gummidge.
Yeah.
You can understand some of these kind of like Asian rock stars a little bit being able to find like younger, beautiful women and stuff like that. But like he's never looked like he's got like a massive like bumpy nose and everything like that, hasn't he?
There's nothing wrong with a man with a big nose. Until you pass the age of 30, then I found a new one. Yeah, yeah, that is so true. When I give my heart again, I'll know it lasts forever. Until you pass the age of 30, then I found a new one. Yeah, that's totally right. Richard, he is a bit shit though. Yeah, I do think he is. He's not a brilliant singer. Brilliant singer.
Yeah, I could pass on Rod Stewart.
Yeah. I don't rate him. He's on the radio. You'll find along. Sing. I'm not singing. Or is it? Your nose suits your face. So you saying I've got a big face? Or you're just saying I've got a face for radio, a podcast. I should be more like Stu and Hyde on the screen. Lastly, we have Paul Young with Wherever I Lay My Hat, That's My Home. Now, anytime Paul Young's mentioned, all I think of is Gino D'Acampo. Now, I don't know if any of you know about Gino D'Acampo's past. Do you know, Stu?
No.
You don't know? Does anyone in the chat know the story about Gino D'Acampo? Big nose, big face, big hanky. Yes, I have got a big hanky.
This is creepy, right? The start of this video starts off a bit like The Sixth Sense. There's some guy just standing in the mirror in the bathroom.
I can't remember how I watched this video. I've got to be careful. I can't really play it. Freezer, Susan. Terrible. So Sharon, sorry, Ashley, are you saying this song is terrible? His voice went very early on throat operation. So is that Rod Stewart, John? His voice went because of throat operations. Didn't know that though. That's probably why he's got. Is that why he's got the gruffly voice, or did his gruffly voice come like that?
Paul Young looks like he's had like plastic surgery before plastic surgery was a thing.
I think he did go on to have plastic surgery though.
Yeah, his eyebrows look like it, don't they? He's got like square, high eyebrows. Weird. Most of the songs seems to be sung in a phone box.
Yeah, he's getting older. I like some Paul Young songs, but whenever I lay my hat gets on your tits, as you would hear it all the time. I think that's the thing. Some songs are good, and then you just hear them overplayed too much.
Do you know what I think of like this song, right? Is when you're driving home at like 11 o'clock at night or midnight or something, and like the local radio station's just got like love songs on.
Yeah.
And you don't know them, but like this is kind of what
it is one of them songs.
It's just like a meaningless, like 3 minutes of song.
John doesn't think it was his song. Thank you very much. You're a better looking Lee Mack though, Neil. I'll take that. Thank you. Never liked this song or Paul Young. Oh, no, Paul Young's voice went. All right. So it wasn't the reason why Rod Stewart's voice is gravelly. I didn't know that then. So is that why he sort of had a lot of hits early on and just never done anything later on then? I do know, though, for anyone who doesn't know it, Paul Young, well, Gino D'Acampo, when he was a young jobbing sous chef and everything around these hotels, burgled Paul Young's house.
What?
He burgled his house.
Gino D'Acampo burgled his house?
Gino D'Acampo burgled Paul Young's house back in like the 80s or 90s.
Right, is Gino D'Acampo actually admitted to this, or?
Yeah, it's positive. He got arrested for it, I think, as well.
Shut up! Really?
He got done for stolen goods. Someone has got to know this story in there. And I think at one point, Paul Young was on This Morning, and Gino D'Acampo was the chef that day. Bit awkward.
Yeah, that would be awkward.
But I'm positive. Someone in the chat. Yes, Chris Tyler's heard it. True story. He was arrested. Yeah. Oh no, wait. So Sharon hadn't heard it neither.
So do we now not like Gino D'Acampo?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't really like him on Family Fortune. I don't think he's that good for them. He needs someone to take the mick out of him, I think.
Yeah.
I don't really like him on there.
Always take himself too seriously.
The thing about 80s videos is they were rarely saw then. We were more likely to see them singing it live, dubbing Top of the Pops with Jimmy Savile. Jimmy Savile gets another mention. Hey!
2 Jimmy Saviles.
Yeah. I think
exactly what the world needs.
We're going to have to think of a name for next week's podcast based on this next week's stream based
2
on
Jimmy
this
Saviles.
Yeah. Let's not mention Jimmy. That's what it's going to be called. Now that's what I call the live stream. Let's not mention Jimmy. But yeah, it's 5-11, and we have done record 1, tape 1 of. Now that's what I call music.
So if we're covering one album each time, we're going to have 2 discs in this. We should be done in about 4 years' time.
They're only up to 107, I think now. It might be 108 coming up now, but I know a lot of people now. You mean you're not going to Jimmy Clara mug, Neil? What? You've not got your Jimmy Clara mug, Neil? No, I don't know what the Jimmy. Don't call Jimmy. What? Oh,
No, that's what I call Jimmy.
No, that's what I call Jimmy. Yes, right. Next week, then Sharon. Now that's what I call Jimmy is going to be the subtext of the stream. But thanks very much, everyone, for joining us. Yes, I get it now, Lainey. It's Carla. There's a reseller, Stu. I'll explain about her when we stop the stream and everything. About her. What would Jimmy Savile do?
This is going to go badly.
Yeah. Yeah, I have seen it, Susan. Yes. What would Jimmy Savile do? Thanks everyone for joining us.
Thanks very much.
Thanks very much. Join us. Rearrange them words into a proper sentence. But obviously, click the like button. I think everyone in the chat subscribed. If you're not, hit the subscribe button. We'll be back next week with the second record for this. I'm going to say now, it's not as good as the first one.
You're wrong. There's Tina Turner coming up.
Spoiler alert! Come on.
Genesis, The Cure, Madness. I preferred this too.
Do you prefer this too?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Well, let's find out next week what the chat prefers. And we'll leave it there. But yes, thanks again, everyone, for coming in. Hopefully, we'll see you all again next week. And thank you again. So, awkward wave. Yeah, awkward waves, Stu. Are you waving awkwardly?
I can't. I'm not on the thing. You done it.
Yeah, that was the joke. Right. Thanks very much. Good night, all.
Everyone, look at the picture on things there. Freddie Mercury, look.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Sorry. This is Stu's wife's art, Freddie Mercury, and every week she's going to try and do a different big head of some character who's going to be on there.
I'll try and find a way of making the picture bigger because you can only see a little bit of the picture.
Yeah.
It's like cut off most of it.
I think rub it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always makes it bigger. Right. On that note, we're going to go. So thanks very much once again, and we're going to go. So see you soon.
See you next week.
Bye.